Okay. Attempt 3. Because the stream auto-ended a second ago. Okay, it's actually starting now. Cool. Yes, I'm good. It was having trouble launching before, but now the audio is playing, so it should start soon. Back at it again. Yeah, I had to restart the stream because it was acting up. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. Ooh, why am I not getting a picture? Hold on. I'm getting sound, but I'm not getting a picture yet. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, we're good now. I'm wondering because there's new voice direction, so Shadow might talk completely differently. I hope so. I haven't been a fan of the current voice. Like, Kirk Thornton's a talented voice actor. I have not vibed with his Shadow. This is the last island. It'll sound edgier. This island's super easy because you can get up to 48 fishing tokens with one fish. Ooh. Oh, you can just buy the keys then. You didn't miss much. I just had to reset the stream. We're good now. Thank you for sharing the stream. Hello. Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. I'm not sure if that was the game, my computer, or just the fact that, of like the new program we're using, so, you know. Yeah, but I also wonder how much of that is like wanting to keep spoilers. Like, I could see, because they didn't put Infinite in the Frontiers takeover, so it makes sense to avoid spoilers. The white enemies go crazy. Yeah, you just gotta keep them airborne, I think. Well, as I said last night, if anything bad happens to Sage, I'm going to make the loudest noise. Do you happen to be good at bullet hell games? Some of them. I do like bullet hell games a lot. I was like played with the idea of designing one once, like a kaiju themed one. But that's like another additional project on top of like a million other projects. Red Pillar. This dude's weird looking. Ooh. There we go. All of Eggman's creations have S in their name. Orbot and Cubot, I guess, don't count, because they are just gag characters. Who's next to drink Sprite in the Sonic franchise? It's funny, we were joking about, like, Silver and Blaze drinking McDonald's Sprite, and those were the first characters who got modded into this game. Silver and Blaze. Do I got a Twitch? Yes, but I'm using TikTok's new program they're giving out, which is their experimental streaming program. So it's just for streaming to TikTok. So I haven't been using my Twitch. Plus, my Twitch doesn't have nearly as many followers as on here, so this way I get to talk with more people when I play. You can say this is your favorite Sonic game. It's gonna take it takes a while for me to digest new media to like decide if something is like my new favorite thing. But this is definitely high up there for me that I am really. What are those? Hold on. These require investigation. What? Oh. It's a parry challenge. That's neat. I like that. Yeah, they were confusing at first. But I like that. A parry challenge? That's pretty fun. I have a gear. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Tire. It's not your fault I'm hyper-eating on a Godzilla villain from 2000. Kinda is. I feel bad. Hey, welcome back. Reach the goal, clear with S rank. Clear with 130. Ooh, that's a lot. Red star rings. You think a hyena would make a good Sonic character? Yes. Can we see the other Sonic outfits? I don't think I can change them in-game. I know there's a Monster Hunter outfit that I think you get from buying Monster Hunter. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I can bring up pictures after the stream. Oh, it's not out yet? Don't we have Rough and Tumble? Yeah, there's skunks. That's what I was thinking. I was like, aren't they skunks? Like... Ah, I missed that red ring. But oh well, I can try to get the other challenges done. Well, I can take another shot at that red ring then. I'm gonna add an animal to Sonic's world. What would it be? That's an interesting question. What would it be? I have to think on that. That's my opinion on Tails' Adventure. I am gonna probably stream it at some point. Probably around the Tails' anniversary comic. I'm gonna probably stream it. Everybody in chat. Probably. I wonder if people on here would like me to do content about, like, deeper Godzilla lore. Because, like, Godzilla lore goes hard, too. Ooh, I almost messed that one up. But I also wonder if I should just make more Wikizilla videos about it. Oh, I missed one. What could be the red ring I missed? Knuckles loves country music. Okay, I got everything but the red star ring. So it's before the skateboarding segment. Oh, and I just got that too. Alright, we'll try to get the red ring. I bet I can finish this faster now. I know there's Godzilla collab content I was trying to do. There's an alternate path with the red ring. Okay. Ooh, what did I do? Yeah, I'm not restarting because I'm not worried about my time too much, but alternate path, okay. Red rings with Domino's coupons. That's funny. Okay, so it's sometime after this one is the alternate path. So I need to keep an eye out. So this is probably fine. Okay, no alternate path yet. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward so far. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm big stupid. This music is Sonic's Spotify playlist. That would be a fun video. What music do different Sonic characters listen to? I think that would be a fun video. Can I play the original Triple Trouble someday? Probably. It's probably on my list. I feel in my heart that that Amy listens to Kesha. It's my favorite Sonic song. I guess probably. This game has a lot of good ones, but All Hail Shadow is definitely a highlight for me, both versions of it. Big definitely listens to... listens to whatever's in front of him. His theme song is country, though. Country helped Big during some dark times in his life. Amy is secretly a goth. We have the goth Amy costume. That's not completely unlikely to think. Amy contains multitudes. She listens to Kesha, but then she also listens to Seven Dust. Big and Knuckles just out of country. What was my first Sonic game? Adventure 2. Adventure 2 was my second video game of all time. My first one was Super Smash Bros. Melee. So I had some bespoken first picks. third one was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was my third video game. Another good pick. Fourth one is Luigi's Mansion. Melee is a weird introduction to gaming, but that might account for some... I didn't... So here's the funniest thing. When I was playing Melee as a child, I thought Bowser was the good guy because I'd never encountered Mario before, and I was sad when Bowser wasn't the good guy. My favorite Smash characters to play as, in every game, I've always mained Bowser. And it's always because I like the uphill battle of playing as Bowser. I like him being a little bit harder. So I've went to Melee tournaments and played Bowser, and I can get like at least to semifinals, but I can't like place beyond that. It's because Sonic is usually like so top tier. Like Sonic is always like, oh, he's so good that he's like fat. He always is like someone plays him seriously in tournaments. It's kind of me wanting to like throw people off. Like, yeah, I could probably get really good with playing as Sonic, but I like Bowser just because it throws people off, and it's fun to make people think like, oh, maybe there is worth to this character. I want Shadow in Smash. Shadow would be like one of the main things that make me abandon Bowser as a main. Did you want to know what's crazy? What? What's crazy? Catch the falling target spheres. Do I just touch them? Okay. Do you think Heat's budget mostly goes to Nigel's repairs? Yeah. Tails would be such a hipster when it comes... Tails would be very elitist about his music choices, being like, you listen to that? Oh, Tails definitely is an insufferable Kendrick Lamar fan. Your first real Sonic game was Forces. How did you survive past that? Like, I think Forces is okay, but like, yeah, it's got a lot of fundamental problems. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the roses. Miles, Tails, Morales. Oh, I forgot this is how the game works. I don't know how to get these. Ooh. Got one. When Sonic Forces Ultimate. When people start getting nostalgia for it for some reason. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. Cool. Weezer. I hope you guys like Weezer. You think they could fix Sonic Forces in a sequel? I mean, it's really dependent. Like, what would they like want to do with a sequel? Like, what is there to do? Like you can. Oh, this thing scares me. Like, you could bring Infinite back, but like, but you don't need that to be Forces 2. You could just have Infinite come back. What? Oh. When in doubt. Okay, cool. Vector's just jamming out the tunes. I like this boss mechanic that it's like, you gotta speed to do it. So Infinite, it says, was absorbed by the Phantom Ruby. But the Phantom Ruby still exists. It's just in Classic Sonic's universe now. So Infinite's just somewhere in the Classic verse. Where did my thing go? Was I just giving it, or did it drop somewhere? Where's my tire? There it is. Ah, jump rope. Ooh. Ugh. Wait, is it working now? Okay, it's working? I don't know what just happened. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. Like, my upload speed just dropped. My internet was up, though. So, like, I don't know what could have caused that. So, again, I'm using a more experimental streaming software, so I'm assuming it's just that. It's fine. My stream's been having issues this whole time, so it's... you're good. You didn't miss... You missed me beat one stage. That was about it. Why are people saying it's Trevor? I haven't done the Trevor the Hedgehog voice. So I don't... Trevor's taking over. Sonic killed Trevor real. He's the true mind behind the cyberspace. Trevor's the one corrupting my stream. Yeah! Power up. Oh. I don't want that. Trevor the Hedgehog is the fastest hedgehog! Yeah, just watch Salty's stream or his videos. You'll find out who Trevor is. Salty's not streaming right now, but ooh. Oh, cool. Eat the emerald. I wonder how many memory tokens I need for Sage. 4. Chat's becoming uppity about when I say that. Who's Trevor's Tails equivalent? Ooh, maybe that one should be made. $34. Okay. We can talk to Sage anyway, though. Is explain why some Moby... They don't explain it, but Sega is like very much like guy Mobians aren't allowed to wear pants usually. That's about it. That's like their only thing.
Yo, so did cyberspace actually interact with my brain?
It was designed to catalog neural networks, among other things. So yes.
Alright, hear me out. Do you think all those locations I visited were pulled from my memories?
That is plausible. It imported the data of your memories.
It's like Looney Tunes rules, pretty much.
So you could comprehend them.
Like Bugs Bunny, even when he wears a suit, doesn't wear pants.
I was covering familiar ground. Go me.
Like it's just design philosophy that's existed for a very long time, and I don't understand it, but whatever. It's how I kind of view it. Okay, let's take a look at this. This one... Okay, this goes first. And then yellow is lowest, so yellow would be next. The chat just gets like this. It's fine. I promise it's okay. We'll all be safe. Okay, so then I think I can do purple next. I don't think that would cause any problems. And then, yeah, blue. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, no, I had to do blue first. So white. Thank you for sharing the live. White. Yellow. Blue. Purple. And then this one. There we go. Xena's... Okay, Xena was technically in this game. But y'all... Yeah, chat gets wild. It's the way I like it. It's crazy. I enjoy it. What did I mark? Mark that. Is that... Okay, that's up. Okay. I think Shadow's political views are based on who makes the strongest argument in that moment and, like, appeals to his sense of, like, belief. But if Sonic expresses something, Shadow will immediately express the opposite out of spite. Like, I think tons of characters who Shadow, like, values the opinions of, like, could get him to do anything, just by, like, making persuasive arguments. But, like, second Sonic is like, well, I believe this, Shadow will do the opposite.
You stray from the path. Turn back. To complete.
Oh, I'm not supposed to go here yet. I could imagine, like, Shadow saying that with, like, tears in his eyes. Like, he's, like, trying to lie so hard. But he's just, like, there's tears. They're streaming down his face. His spite doing direct battle with his moral compass. I feel like very select people can get away with using the M word around Shadow. Very select people. I think Rouge can get away with it. I think Amy can probably get away with it. Hope could definitely get away with it. Big can get away with saying the M word. That's because Big would say it's this is a bed bug. Oh no. Ooh, what are these? They aren't for me. Sweet. How do you think Shadow would view Sage? Oh, I honestly think... so I haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, but judging from vague things people saying in chat being like, I cried, I genuinely think there would be a post-traumatic stress disorder Maria flashback upon meeting Sage. That's what I'm assuming. Ooh, the modding's already starting. Sonic has committed more crimes than Eggman. I don't know, but Eggman's are war crimes. Those are a little heavier. And technically, because Eggman's a dictator, that means he makes all of his crimes legal. So, you know. Remember, kids, legality is not a moral framework. I don't know, Mario committed the most war crimes. We're never gonna escape that Matt Pat video. There are only war crimes if you get caught. Remember, if they don't try you at Geneva, you're not a war criminal. Hello. What's some other memory tokens you can get? These rocks are in a big circle. I'm feeling that I'm supposed to make a big circle in these rocks. Polygon. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I mix up these videos, but yeah, the Mario War Crime one. I was thinking of the Mario's Evil video MatPat did. Least favorite piece of writing for my favorite character. Does it count if it's like out of canon? Because when Sonic Team said Shadow didn't have any friends, that made me upset. Because Shadow definitely has friends, even if he won't admit to it. And I think everyone expressed that, like, no one was happy with that. What are your thoughts on Penders as a writer? Besides just bad. So, my nuanced opinion is that Penders, like, you need to give him, like, a little bit of credit because he was building lore when there was no lore in existence. There's that, but he also is just very bad what he does. Yeah, no one agrees with the thing of Shadow doesn't have friends. Literally no one does. Like, I think it was Ian Flynn that was communicated that he wasn't allowed to have Shadow call people his friends. And they also said, like, Team Dark's not a thing, which it super is, though. It's Team Dark is super a thing. Oh yeah, Pender's, like, only good story is the endgame story arc. What do I think of Shadow and Rouge's friendship? It's very sweet. I like that. Yeah, this is why, like, Sega's hiring a lore master right now, because they know we all get upset when they say things like this. So, like, that's why they're hiring someone to make sure that they don't say things like, like Team Dark doesn't exist. I get 12 more. Or 23 more. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, they're hiring for it. It's on Sega's website. What's a headcanon fan and friendship? So, like, there's, like, some spin-off material has done stuff with it, but I really like Shadow and Amy as friends. It makes too much sense. He would definitely have... He's definitely, like, also, like, expressed forms of respect for her, and also just, like, her being the one that, like, got him out of his slump in Adventure 2. Like, there's a good, like, story friendship to build there. I cannot confirm nor deny I applied for that position. Because they are looking for people who've worked in, like, a corporate space and know how to... Beyond people who just, like, are looking for, like, oh, they know Sonic lore. They want stuff beyond that. I have worked in a corporate space and know how to work in corporate teams and leading it. Oh, I know it's not, like, literally the lore master. It's part of a big thing. It's just lore master is just what people have been calling it. And even, like, people at Sega have started calling it the lore master position. So, like, I did apply. I may have applied, but I don't want to, because it's like there are so many people that applied. I'm not going to be upset if, like, oh, I don't get it. Like, why would I be upset about that? Like, I trust with their writing team who they've got. Whoops. Do you think Scourge and Surge should date? My own clone! So yeah, like, I'm excited for, like, you know, like, everything that's coming with Sonic. Yeah, like, it's the position is super interesting. So I am very excited that's a thing, because that's like a normal like thing in a company to have like several people in charge of different lore. Marvel has it, DC has it. That's very normal. What are your thoughts on the story and all, Carrie? I haven't gotten to the ending yet, but I hope that means spin-off games. That's what my hope is. Thank you for the gift. Let's see, how many more tokens do I... 22. Ooh. Let's go down here. My thing is, like, I think you should get... What would an Amy spin-off game be? RPG where you recruit friends by battling them. If you're a lore master, then I ask where... I mean, I'm not the lore master. It's a position I would like to have, but I'm not that. And I would put him on Scrapnik Island. That's where I would put him. Oh, like, so my idea for it, I've had an idea for a fan game, but it's just like, you know, it's a matter of having the time and finding people with the same vision of me. I wanted to do an Amy RPG where the story is like, oh, one of Eggman's experiments like corrupted Sonic with negative chaos energy. So he's kind of like on a weird rampage right now. So then it would be like Amy like going to save the day and like getting like a team of her friends together to go like help Sonic get his like head back together. Nope. Did I do that wrong? Maybe. What would I do with Shadow? Oh, I do a lot with Shadow. More than anything, I want to write a Shadow comic. Like, that's what I want to do more than anything. A perfect dark game with Amy and Rouge as the leads. That's actually one of my favorite, like, fan teams is Team Dark Rose, which is literally just Team Dark with Amy on it. If you tell us the plot, would you be able to actually make it? If we're talking about, like, the fan game that I'm talking about, I probably, like, this is just gonna be, I stream, like, every day. I don't trip about people knowing the story. So, like, I would have, like, it would be Dark Sonic with the negative, the Shadow comic. I have a couple ideas. One that's been in my head for a long time is just like kind of like a spiritual follow-up to the best Sonic arc, the Treasure Team Tango. It's just Shadow and Amy teaming up. I have like ideas for villains and stuff, but I kind of have. So when I write stuff, especially when I write things on like a corporate level, I write several pitches with like 100 different like possible things because I know corporations can get weird about stuff. So with villains, I have like 30 different options. How's the game so far? I'm having a great time. Like, I've had a fantastic time with this. I haven't experienced some of the bugs that I've seen other people complaining about. So I don't really know much about what's going on there. And we found Big's fishing spot, so we're going to go fish with Big. I'm going to get these little guys first. Shadow bullet hell game like DMC or Bayonetta. That would be fun. Thoughts on the Supersonic bosses? I think I have a lot of fun with them. I've encountered a couple 2D levels. They're harder because they're just a little bit harder because it's like my brain having to click back into 2D.
Hey, Sonic.
Welcome back.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a run. Would you like to try?
Yeah. Thank you for the gift. A silver game would be fun. Like, I hope... Like, there's, like, some game ideas that are, like, very low stakes that, like, I feel like would be very good to do. Like, a Chow Garden game for your phone, I feel like that's, like, free money for them. They could literally reuse the sprite assets from Sonic Advance. Thank you for the gift! Little goldfish. Octopus. That's my cousin. What are the tokens? The fishing tokens? I can trade them for things. So I'm going to use this to cheese getting the new memory tokens. Rather than me going around, I'm going to like just buy them all here. Ah, Big. This game does feel like a setup for Adventure 3, especially when Izuka keeps saying, I want to make Adventure 3. Like, every interview, like, recently, he's been like, oh, I would love to make Adventure 3. What if Big sacrificed himself in a future game? Big's immortal, so that's fine. He's not really immortal, but I can't see a realistic scenario with him dying. So, fun fact, Ian Flynn once said that Big is the strongest Sonic character that isn't a super form. The Archie comics back that up because he super stops Metal Sonic's movement one-handed. Thank you for the star. Ooh. One ticket. Are the tokens useless? No, you can get stuff that helps further the game faster. That's what I'm doing here. Because I don't want to be running around collecting right now, so I'm doing this to buy a bunch of the memory tokens so I can progress faster. What do you think Big eats? Seems too nice to eat fish. That's an excellent question. I would have... I don't know. He is a cat. Oh my god! Sonic Origins says Sonic is just fast because of his shoes. Yeah, but a million things contradict that. Yeah, I don't believe that, though. So, it's because there's other things that contradict that. Yeah, like, even if you consider the movies a different canon, and second of all, everything is canon, so that's an important thing to remember. It's like, they all got, like, different... Why Sonic fast? He's just like that. Well, it's different. So, the tie-in comic that Sega released kind of gives Sonic and Eggman a contemporary origin, or a concentric origin, where they're both... He's gold. Where they're both, like, he's fast and blue for the same reason that Eggman's evil, pretty much. Fleetway uses that also. But it's like they don't use that origin as much anymore actively. So there's a ton of different reasons. And I'm sure as we're building lore, they're going to give us a more clear reasoning for it, too. Or maybe they'll just keep him fast. So, you know. Yeah, they all have different stuff, and Sega kind of isn't interested in litigating the old stuff, which is why they say everything is canon. I've said this a couple times, because the pure raw reason is that there's no financial benefit to decanonizing material. You just alienate your customer base when you do that. Thank you for the hot dog. Sonic with Air Jordans. Sonic with the Timbs. Okay, let's see how...
Would you like to try?
We're gonna... Okay, I have all the egg memos, so we're just gonna... You like this, chat? You like what's happening? Does Eggman use Kintobor? That would be a fun thing for them to do now. But right now he stopped using Kintobor because he's Robotnik now. And initially that was just a name flip.
Would you like to try?
But now it's So Archie, I think, does the best job about dealing with the Kintobor thing, because they just make Kintobor, they make Kintobor the father's side of the family, and then Robotnik is the mother's side of the family. So he was born with the last name Kintobor, but then when he becomes evil, he takes the name of Robotnik from his grandfather. So that's like, I think that's the best way to like kind of like put that together. There's gonna be Robotnik family tree videos coming soon, just because now that we have, like, more family members because of this. It's, yeah. They should make a Sonic Pinball mobile game. Yeah. I think that would be fun. You consider every badnik's Eggman's child? Not really. Some, but the ones that he, like, personifies, and either he views them as children, or the character views themselves as their child, yes. But not every egg pawn is Eggman's child.
Sure would have been smoother
Mama
sailing if we'd been
Robotnik.
working
I
together
do
from the
remember
start,
Mama
but-
Robotnik.
Well, I guess I had to earn your trust first, huh?
Do you know how to activate the starting device?
I've figured out everything else up until now, haven't I? Don't sweat it.
Who is the middle child of Eggman's children? So, I think Metal would be the oldest. Belle and Sage are both the youngest. Shadow would be Eggman's uncle because Gerald called Shadow his son, which would mean that Shadow would be the brother to one of Eggman's parents, making Shadow Eggman's uncle. But the middle child, Omega might be the middle child, if anything. You think Metal Sonic has emotions? Yeah. I'm keeping this simple. There we go. Every time issue 1, where does Black Doom fit into the equation? They're both Shadow's dad. Shadow has 2 dads. Why Shadow has not played a role in a plot since Adventure 2? Shadow's game, 06. Really, since 06, I think is the last time he played a major role. Issue 1... Issue... Oh, you asked me to pick between issue 50s? That's hard because they're both very different. So, like, issue 50 of Archie is the end of a story arc. It's like the end. It's like a big wrap up. Like that story I could take as like this is the end of Sad AM. But like issue 50 in IDW, it's like, oh, this is the beginning of the new age. Like, of what's the story?
We must acquire the Chaos Emeralds with
The Bio Lizard?
You got it.
The
Sage.
Bio Lizard is
We've run into each other
like
so many
Mark
times, but I
1.
only
It was
recently
like the
learned your name.
it says it in his
You
name,
told me
he's the
sooner.
prototype of the ultimate
We
life
are
form.
enemies.
So,
Furthermore, my name holds no meaning.
Well, sure it does. Eggman named you that for a reason. That means you're important to him.
You think he cares about me?
my heart, my soul.
Sure. In his own way. Hey, time's a waste.
What role
Let's
do you
wrap
see
this up.
Ian Flynn playing in Sonic's franchise future? So right now, from what he's said, he's still technically freelance. I hope that changes. I hope he gets a job internal at Sega. Because I would love for him to be salaried by them. And he's working on every big Sonic project right now except the movie. So people are calling him like the Kevin Feige of Sonic, which I would be happy with. I'd be absolutely secure in that becoming his position, pretty much. I just want to make sure he gets paid like it, pretty much. Because, like, if he's still making freelance wages after, like, managing everything that's happening, that'd feel bad. If you become lore master, you could work with Ian Flynn. Yeah, I'm very excited about that as a possibility, but once again, I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I applied. Did they consult Ian Flynn for the Sonic movies, or did I hear misinformation? I'd have to double check. I know he wrote one of the tie-in stories. I'm not sure if they consulted with him with that, but they've definitely consulted with him for Prime. He was writing on Frontiers, and of course the comics.
Dealing with technological incompatibilities.
What's the best starting point for Archie? 160 or the start, 160 or the reboot? So, because I have a high tolerance for nonsense, I would say the start, because 160 is where it gets really good. And there are good parts before that when other writers are doing stuff. But, like, a lot of 160, a lot of you to appreciate how good Ian is as a writer, is to have context for all the other story nonsense that he's fixing. Tried starting at 160 and the reboot, you couldn't get into it. Yeah, I would try the start then. Just, you kind of got to revel in that there's a lot of nonsense in it. So I had a friend that, like, started from the beginning, and she finished the comics, like, within, like, a month. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about issue 150. The subject matter of that makes me uncomfortable too. So let's just chill about issue 1. It's bad. Issue 150 is like the worst possible thing. And maybe I'll just make a video about it so y'all don't have to be cursed with this information alone. But yeah. You think the Sonic characters, now they were rebooted? Really just jump to 52, because 50 and 51 are a jump. Messed up stuff always performs good on TikTok. Well, I would probably do it on YouTube, because it's a lot. I would rather be alone than have other people know. Oh, like, there's tons of, like, messed up stuff surrounding that time. I'll definitely do a Sonic Christmas video over on my YouTube. Because Fleetway has a lot of good Christmas issues. Like, Fleetway, like, it's Christmas time, they go crazy. How did they resolve what happened in issue 150? They really didn't. What fact about Shadow just there that not a lot of people know about? That's a good question. What is a good one that, like, not a lot of people know about? It's also one that won't start Discourse, because people love Shadow, so, like, Discourse starts super easily. Shadows, I feel like a lot of people know about Shadow's rings, though. I guess it's also, like, it's very funny. Like, so, because of the movie, people were getting into the fandom So like when I talked about, when I was like doing lore at first, I would just like say like Maria. Like I would just speak very matter-of-factly because I assumed everybody knows. And I forgot new people were entering the fandom. And there were a lot of people who didn't know who Maria was. Like, and it like tripped me up. And then I was remembering, oh, these are all new people who are new to the fandom. These are all people who are into it because of the movie. Like, it tripped me up that a lot of people didn't know who Maria was. And I was like, but that's... Like, they knew who Shadow was, but not Maria, and it tripped me up. Oh my gosh! I'm just taking this one slow. Two Shadow, how's Maria? We gotta get one more red ring and then we're good. There we go, there it is. Cool. And now we can do a fast version of this. Yo, Sonic, how's Chip? Think we'll see Maria in Sonic 3? We've already seen Gerald in concept art. Gerald is a skeleton in the concept art. Am I the one who thinks, like, LA with the endless... That's funny. Okay, now we're gonna do a fast version so we can get more keys. Well, let's retry that because I got caught on something. I don't answer questions about that thing just because it's just so much nuance to it, and like the creator of that's a terrible person, but then like on top of it there's so many terrible people involved. It's a vibe killer for me to talk about, so I often just don't touch it. Yeah, it's just like I kind of avoid just mentioning that. Yes, that. Yeah, it's a vibe killer, so I just... There are just so many terrible things involved with that. It's like, nah, I don't want to talk about that ever. Ooh, why did I think I could make that? What are your thoughts on the Jason Todd Shadow comparison? It makes sense. There was a video, I was going to do a response video. I dislike Amy getting compared to Harley. I disagree with that one. I don't think that one makes sense. Like, it's like, oh, they have hammers. Okay. That's like the only... And people assuming Amy's crazy. Like, it's like... And people also assuming bad things about Harley, too. So really, it's like a double thing, like, kind of like insulting two characters I really like. And I'm like, I don't like that comparison. How would I rate a Shadow video game? I mean, it depends. I would want to have, like, choices that matter, because I do think the choice structure makes a lot of sense for Shadow, but, like, at the same time, it's, like, I think just branching... I need to stop looking at chat, because I'm messing up. Since birds are alien in Sonic Universe, do you think hedgehogs are, too? We're getting into some deep lore that would take me some time to think about. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm working on an alien video. And even though I, like, talked about, like, how, yeah, all birds are aliens in Sonic, I forgot that. Y'all really like to make these characters have trauma. I would try to make it at least a thematic sequel. I wouldn't, as much as I'm like, oh, I would love to bring like Eclipse into lore, like more. I would, it's like, like I can see why we could just avoid that totally. There's not any Sonic character that doesn't have trauma in some way. That's very correct. Sonic just refuses to process his trauma. This hedgehog can fit so much trauma in it! The Babylon Rogues should return. I think they might. There's a good chance of them showing up in the movies. Think you would ever meet? I mean, I hope. These are all people I really like. So I would love to meet these people, but like, I don't know. I think Sonic's siblings could be worked into the story a right way. So, if you want to see the mother be found, look up Archie Sonic Online, because originally Sonic Universe number 50 was supposed to be a Sonic Universe story that was going to be the ending of the series. It was going to like close out Sonic Universe just as an on that, but that comic got canceled. So then there's a fan comic called Archie Sonic Online that writes their own version of the ending based on the available materials we had. Very funny thing, I saw that Katie posted on Twitter about an associate lore manager. Yeah, we were talking about that. Saddest Shadow comic moment. Besides Fleetway Shadow just permanently dying to rescue Fleetway Robotnik, which feels bad because Fleetway Robotnik's a terrible person. Like, he's objectively worse and, like, a worse person than a lot of, like, Eggman versions. The one in particular that I'm thinking of is when he gets to interface with Robotnik's diary and get to properly say goodbye to Maria. Which is like, it's a really good story moment, but at the same time, very sad. Drank Chaos, what do you do? I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. Hope he's willing to wait a few hours to get out. Because if not, you're exploding. Have you ever done a video about Hero Eggman versus Villain Sonic? There's a couple things like that. I would think... I don't think I've ever spotlight a specific story like that that isn't the Kaiju universe story. But, yeah, there's a couple stories I could do with that. Thank you for the gifts. Are you talking about T-Chaos? Yeah, T-Chaos is messed up. When Gamma and Omega fought, that was really sad. That's such a good story, though. Sonic Adventure Dreamcast version or DX? I know this is technically cheating, what I'm about to say. Get it on Steam and then download all the mod fixes. That's what I would say. Because it's like super cheap on Steam. And then like just go to Game Banana and get like the hedge mod manager for it. And then like it pre-installs a bunch of things that fix it. So like that's what I would recommend. I mean, DX was the first version I played of the game, too. So I like those models. Collect key. Okay, we're still collecting keys. I have to do this one at night. I'm overdue to replay Adventure, so I might... That might be fun to do. Do another Adventure replay. Oh, I missed that. I biffed that one. Oh, but there's a level over there, so it's fine. I hope they'll make a PC port. There's so many games I think should just be ported to PC. Thank you for the likes. It would make so much sense to port so many of these games to PC. I have to see a story with Metal Sonic and a hero role versus them evil. That would be cool. That would be good. Welcome back. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes technically does have a PC port. You can get it on Internet Archive, but I would like an updated one. I would like a Steam compatible one. Oh, Tikal's out of the Master Emerald right now. They show her in her little light ball form in the animation. I'll leave your stream because I don't want to get spoiled, but I can't wait to play Frontiers. Okay, thank you for dropping by. Has Chaos ever absorbed positive energy before? I don't believe so, but I think that would be an interesting story thing to do. I wasn't looking at the missions. I don't know how many rings to get. I missed those. Ooh. Okay, I missed one at the beginning. Second one. Third one, so I'm gonna have to come back to just get like the last one. Ooh, that was, oh. Oh, whew. Unleashed has been a popular crest to get ported to PC. Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's been... Tikal and... That's a difficult question, because they seem to change their mind on that sometimes. I meant to hit retry. Oh, well. So Tikal showed up in the prequel animation. In an interview, Izuka said Chaos was in the afterlife, but I don't necessarily believe that. I think he could come back. Yeah, we have to go back in because I didn't get the last red ring. When Metal Sonic splashed in the puddle, what do you think? I think it was symbolizing that he wants to be human. When he was like trying to infect himself with the metal virus, he was definitely like wanting to be organic. Like, cause he wants to be the real Sonic. That's like his whole thing. And even though he like persists that he's the real Sonic, he knows deep down he isn't. Chaos should become Guardian of the Master Emerald so Knuckles is free to do. That would be nice. What would be a good villain for our Metal Sonic story? A scarier Metal Sonic. That is the quickest one, I think, that you could, like, do. Like, it's a little bit of a cheap out, but, like, yeah, I think it would work very well, though. Ooh, but that would be fun. Super Mario Bros. Z Metal would be fun. We got Mecha Sonic back anyway, so, like, that could work. Like, because it feels like they've been setting up an arc with Metal forever. So I feel like we could get that. Which Metal was mentioned. After beating this game makes me so excited for the new era. Me too. I'm very excited for everything that's coming next. Okay, now I can leave cyberspace. Nick Totopoulos and Cameron Winter ever explored each other's bodies. God. Sonic Riders should be the racing game for Sonic. Yeah. Bella's either gonna hate or love Sage if they meet. I think they should be best sister friends. Like, they're sisters. They better have a good friendship if they ever meet. You think the DLC will be made for this game? More than likely. There'll be something they do. I could see more costumes. Ooh, what happened? Oh, a cutscene. Oh, it's the gambling minigame. Metal Sonic should have a Pinocchio-like story. We kind of have that with Belle. But, yeah. I like the story of Belle trying to, like, reach Metal Sonic and being like, you don't need to be like this. I really like that story. Not these guys. Thank you. Thank you for the good luck and thank you for dropping by. Sage becomes Eggman's new favorite. Metal should go live with his uncle. I would love them to do Metal and Shadow as a team up again. We've only gotten them as a team up in Rivals 2, and then they hinted at it in this first Sonic Universe arc. It's like, it would be so good. Thank you for the roses. Thoughts on Steven Universe? I haven't finished it. I just decided, like, because I was on Tumblr at that time. discourse around it, like, because I would watch an episode and then I was like, oh, that's pretty good, and then like the discourse around it was just like so wild and kind of insufferable that I was like, I'm gonna wait till this ends and then I'm gonna finish watching it. So I don't need to deal with like anything about the fandom at all. But then I forgot to finish watching it. So that's on me that I've forgotten. I did finish Gravity Falls. I do love Gravity Falls a lot. But I unfortunately need to go back and watch Steven Universe. If Metal became a Gundam suit for Shadow, like they fuse. Lego Monkey Kid. I probably need to watch it because I see. Oh, I haven't watched Amphibia yet. I have friends that love it though, so I think that might be something I need to watch. I watched a little bit of Star versus the Forces of Evil. I really like that, but I really adore the Owl House. Owl House is really good. Though to break from just talking exclusively about cartoons, I think the most fun I've had with a TV series in an incredibly long time was Peacemaker. I loved Peacemaker more than anything. Thoughts on Lego Sonic stuff? Do you mean just like the DLC levels in the Lego game? Like that, they're fun. I think that's fun. Peacemaker manages to be funny, and then on top of it, it's like it delivers like a really solid emotional arc. I'm gonna die. Have I watched the Rise of TMNT movie? I've been watching Rise of TMNT from the beginning because I did not get on the hype train for it when it first came out. So I've been watching it from the beginning before I watch the movie because I know that's important to know kind of what's going on for it. But I really love what I've seen of Rise of TMNT. My favorite is Raph. Raph has always been my favorite since I was little. You know, Sonic Riders. Yeah, everything's canon. And in the IDW comics, they like specifically mention Sonic and Jet's history. So like, yeah, it's canon. Yeah, it would have been fun to play as them, but I would rather... I would rather they just like do what they did here and they polished his stuff. We just recently learned Riders is canon from Frontiers. Is Chip dead? That depends on your definition of dead. Like, not really, but like we're not going to see him in a story unless something is very wrong. Thank you for the stars. Amy definitely deserved better in Riders. Sonic treats her terribly in Riders. Like, Sonic's just straight up jerked her in Riders. People don't like the poppin' in front. I have not noticed it. It might be just because I'm like not very attentive and I'm looking at chat. you don't like the everything is canon thing. The everything is canon thing is because there's no like financial incentive to decanonizing material. And plus, I've always hated when people try to devalue art by saying like, well, that's not canon. Like, first of all, it doesn't matter. Second of all, it still exists. Third of all, it still has had an impact on the franchise. That's always my like thing about it. It's like, because people are like so snobbish about canon sometimes. So I've always been like, I'm so happy about everything is canon. Sonic Riders misogyny real. We're not talking about that. I don't have an issue saying anything is canon. Like, it's like... It's also... I think I've... Hello, thank you for dropping by. It's a thing I've expressed of just, like... There's a level of, like, it's fiction. The timeline doesn't need to add up. Yeah, it opens up so much more possibilities. Thank you for sharing the live. Everything is canon. Does that mean headcanons could be considered canon? So I think that's something they thought about because, like... They know that the Sonic fandom is the single most... Thank you for the follow. Is the single most creative fandom, or at least one of them. The amount of work and, like, fan games and stuff like that like, goes into it. If to acknowledge them on a level of, like, oh yeah, you could consider this canon. I think that's something they did because they're trying to accommodate creators in the community. I genuinely believe that they thought about that when they said everything is canon. Because they know what the fandom's like. They knew exactly what people were going to say when they said everything is canon. So I think like they thought about that and were like, yeah, well, like we have this whole like yearly things based around like just making fan games for Sonic. So like, why not like give, or like there's so much fan animation that like Sega didn't have anything to do with, but they know is like popular. So like, yeah, I think they did think about that, definitely. If I could reboot any animated Sonic show, what would it be? This feels like a cheap answer. I would probably just want to see one more... Well, we are getting it. There is a fan project that is rebooting Sat AM for to do one more season. So we are getting that. I know there's a fan project to make a new Underground series. And even though Sonia and Manic are still going to be in it, the band is now Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. Do you think Boom could fit in the current timeline, or only Styx? The only thing that really holds Boom back from existing is like the change in design, and you can just retcon in that and be like, that wasn't diegetic. They weren't looking different. They looked the same. Like, what's the name of the Underground? I feel terrible that I can't remember it. Oh. I'm so smart! Heat meets Sonic and he instinctively homing attacks Nigel. Y'all gotta leave Nigel alone. Underground... Okay, it's called Underground Revamped. Cool, thank you so much. Yeah, I kind of... Like they said, I can't make any gripes about Sonia and Manic not being in it because they said they're going to be in it. We just don't know what role they're going to serve yet. But I do really like... I like the idea. We should get a new Sonic anime. I agree with that. You know what's weird? I don't think I've used the drop dash purposefully at all. I should probably be using it in levels. trying to find another level to go to. Although I could just go fishing with... Am I close to the end? Very. I'm very close to the end. I just need to find some more keys. Will Shadow be in this underground revamp? I don't know. I haven't looked... I follow the project on YouTube, but I don't, like... I don't know 100% everything about it. Is classic Sonic younger Sonic or from another dimension? Yes. The answer to that is yes. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I can buy them off big. Yeah, I guess that would be easier than me. But I also want to look at some more levels. How Shadow would feel about Sonic's siblings. I feel like he would like Sonya. I feel like he would get along with Sonya, but I feel like Manic would get on his nerves. I feel like Manic is like Shadow's worst nightmare, because like it's Sonic the worst. But Sonya is like well put together, and I think Shadow would respect her. I will pass what you're saying along to the Wikizilla folks. Maybe one of them will do it. What do you think about the brown version of Tails that's in Sad AM and Adventures? That's fine. It's not my favorite design, but... Oh, me and the Wikizilla folks are planning to do content centered around Godzilla the series, so your desire will be satiated, don't worry. I'm not going to share exactly what those project plans are, but yeah, we are going to be doing content, so you'll want to see more of Godzilla the series stuff and content that's made around it will be done. Oh, there's a level. Oh, but I could just... I'm going to head back over there, and then I'll just, like, debate based on how I'm feeling. Ooh, I like these. I did a lot of damage. Did you finish the third island? Yes. I'm on the last island right now. I'm about to go do some levels to get more keys. So hold on. I'm actually going to go fishing because I love to see my good pal Big, and then I'm going to use that to try to get you 100% of the game today. I might do that later, but I don't think I'm going to 100% on stream. I'll probably 100% off stream. How do you find the Chaos Emeralds? I have to get the keys to unlock them first, and I think my best bet is to go fishing with Big to get those keys. Hold on. Oh, there's a level right here, so... Yeah, we'll do the level. Are there any characters you think Shadow would have romantic feelings for? I don't want to answer this question. I've seen what happens in my comments. Who do you think the most powerful character in the Sonic franchise is? Tails. Thank you for the following. Tails and Archie is confirmed to have the strongest super form. It's not confirmed he has a thing for Rouge. That's not confirmed. That's a popular fan interpretation. I don't want to, because if I say anything, people will assume. I just don't want to. I don't. This is getting into shipping talk. And last time when someone was in my comments for a month, there's got to be a red star ring down here. Daily Among Us. I will do a daily Among Us after this. There are so many people who have done better Among I than me. We've seen a couple Tails super forms. We have the yellow super form with the birds. We have Super Tails where he has a cape. We have what's it called? One where he's buff. I don't remember it. I don't remember what it's called. I missed the red ring, didn't I? I feel like I missed the red ring. Amy needs to go super. That is a statement I agree with. Yep, I definitely missed the red ring. That would be something I would change if I got to write for Sonic. I would give Amy a super form. There was a rumor that IDW was going to reprint the Sonic X comic. That would be neat. I don't know how true that is, though. Because Sonic X's rights are split between Sega, an anime studio, and Archie. So I think if they're going to reprint anything, I think Fleetway is the best possibility. Because Fleetway, they only got to contend with one copyright. And it's a copyright of a company that doesn't exist anymore. Saying Super Saiyan Rose Amy. That would be good. I would like that. Fleetway trade paperbacks are like what I think is the most likely thing to happen. Nicole and Sage meeting, I would like that. I think that would be fun. Yep, you sure posted a fanfic in my chat. I'm fine with it. Follow your heart's desire. Super Saiyan 2, Sonic. We're giving Sonic Super Saiyan 3. Eggman has 3 children, Metal Bell, Sage. Add Cubot and Orbot, because I think Orbot called Metal Sonic bro in the Colors animation, and Sage called Cubot and Orbot her brothers. Does the IDW website let you order physical copies of the comics? Yes. Yes, they do. Super Saiyan 100 Sonic. Let's do it. Super Saiyan 100 Sonic. I also consider Omega in there also. But he does, just because I like the idea of Omega being in there, so. But he doesn't. Shadow and Espio having a ninja storyline would be cool. I do agree with that. That would be fun. What the? Whenever the comics come out, it says out of stock. So yeah, IDW sells better than most comics. That's not even a joke. IDW outsells like major comic. IDW Sonic regularly outsells like Marvel and stuff. Like, you try to go to a comic book store the day it comes out, there's a 90% chance they're going to be sold out. I've been having to buy digital for a very long time because I don't work a schedule where I can, like, just do that anymore, where I can get when I can get to the store when they open. Although, my schedule is changing, so I might be able to do that soon. I might be able to get physical again. We can talk to our pal Sage again. Buy mine from his different website in New York. That's fine. That's like a comic retailer. Support everyone. Support your local comic book store. That's like not even a joke. Supporting your local comic book store is important.
Emeralds, it's kind of hard to accept they're from space.
Yes, they were central to the ancients' power and native to their world. They are the only things that can awaken all the functions on the island, and were taken away with the last survivors to another land.
Without the Emerald's power, the island's functions eventually shut down.
That is why I drew them here. I hope to use
That's
the
also
ancients'
fair.
technology to
Yeah,
stop
maybe
the
if it's
emergency.
1 to 2 hour, if you can feasibly support them, do it. But if they're like a 2-hour drive, it's not worth it. Imagine a Sonic storybook game based on feudal Japan. That would be good. Who's the Sonic character? What Sonic character do you think is their favorite food is grilled cheese? Big. I did a video with an audio like that, where it was like, you got sent the wrong cover. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, digital, I've been having to stick with the same cover because like the digitals have like their own like cover that they use. But like, yeah, that would feel bad. How heavy is Amy's hammer? Excellent question. I've had some, like, I have to do more research on it because I definitely heavy. I've definitely I have to double check, but I know I've heard like some cases of it like weighing tons and other characters not being able to lift it. But I need to double check that. Because that could easily be getting fandom ideas. Fleetway Amy does have a crossbow. Fleetway Amy just has a gun sometimes. It's fun. I like it. Fleetway Amy is rad. Fleetway Amy, while she's not like... She'll never replace OG Amy in my heart. Like, the game Amy, one of my favorite characters. But Fleetway Amy is great. Fleetway Amy is so much fun. She's like reliable. She's dependent. She's kind of will become leader if Sonic like can't do it. She also Fleetway Amy is also gay, so rejoice. what Titan boss is my favorite to play.
That thing is huge. It looks important.
Yeah, she did have a magic child with Techno. Thoughts on Exit Sonic? I think that's a great way to resolve that storyline. Would it be funny if Knuckles struggled to pick up Amy's hammer? Yeah, I think it would add to the gag if people can lift up Amy while she's holding the hammer, but no one can just pick up the hammer directly. Knuckles is definitely a barbecue master. Tails loves bagels. Thoughts on myself? To quote Tyler, the Creator, I actually suck. It's tight. I feel like bringing back Kintober was the perfect way to end Fleetway. I agree.
Hey, would you like to try?
Why is Pender so hated? Besides him just being like a bigot on his Twitter sometimes, like just like very poor story decisions, sticking things that don't belong in stories in there. Issue 150. Shadow would definitely respect Amy if he couldn't lift the hammer. That would be cool. I would like that. If Knuckles was the lore master, Sonic's favorite food would be grape. Yeah, he made the super ableist tweet. He's made homophobic tweets. He's done a lot. What Penders did to Sally, that's one of them. Thank you for the likes. There's lots of reasons to dislike Penders. See, I try to be... The first boss fight was probably like my absolute favorite, but they've all been fun. I'm talking about Ken Penders, because people were asking why Penders is hated. So, like, I dislike Penders, and a very funny thing I do is, depending, like, on my mood towards Penders, I use different pictures of him. Like, if I'm, like, have a very neutral opinion on him that day, I'll use the pic of him with the mustache. If I'm angry at him, I use the picture without the mustache. Like, it's how it goes. Fleetway Chaos does become Froggy. Which Carl Bowler's character do I miss? That's an excellent question. I'm trying to think. Because Monkey Khan wasn't his creation, but I really love Monkey Khan. You see Comic Drake on Penders? I watched Comic Drake's content, but I didn't watch that video because I always worry about when I look at content where, like, other people, like, are covering Sonic stuff. I'm afraid that I'm gonna accidentally steal some stuff. Like, it's gonna enter my brain, and then I'll, like, accidentally include it in a video and, like, accidentally plagiarize them. So I make an effort not to watch a lot of other people's Sonic content if they don't normally do Sonic content. But I like Comic Drake. I just didn't watch that video because I don't want to accidentally plagiarize. Yeah, Ken did make Froggy hate Big. Least favorite Sonic character. Let's see, who... Because I think all of them have some different ideas. Is there an equivalent to McDonald's Sprite in universe? Chaos Cola for McDonald's Sprite. Oh, equivalent to McDonald's. I think Sonic X gives us, like, a very typical, like, anime WickDonald's or something like that. I think there's, like, clearly a parody logo. Yeah, Penders hated writing Big. Like, Penders, like, actively made Big stupider. Bowlers was kind of neutral on Big, but, like... But Ian loves writing Big. You can tell it. Ian absolutely adores writing Big. And it's so good. Thoughts on Big drinking McDonald's Sprite? He's the only one that can handle it. Yep, Big is, according to Ian Flynn, Big is canonically stronger than Knuckles. How do I rank all the Sonic writers? All the ones we have at IDW right now are really good. I don't think it's fair to compare them against each other because Evan and Ian and Daniel and all their guest writers really knock it out of the park. The McElroys wrote a Sonic comic that slaps. It's so good. My favorite fight in Archie Sonic, Shadow and Metal Sonic. Evan hasn't had enough time to shine yet. Hey, Kaden, thank you for dropping by. I think Evan has, like, shown that she's really good already. Like, Evan, I think, has shown that she's about on Ian's level. Because people misattribute her work to Ian all the time. But it's like, because they're really good. Favorite IDW issue? I think, it's got to be from the Chow Racing arc. I really like it. Am I going to do a video on the Mega Man crossover? Eventually. It's just a lot to cover, and I have to read the Mega Man comics, which I never have. How come I only stream on TikTok? So TikTok gave me early access to their tool, TikTok Live Studio, which is their tool that's designed to only stream to TikTok, because they wouldn't give me my stream key to stream. So that's how I'm choosing to stream on here. Who would I want to see write an Amy and Shadow story? Ian. Ian, definitely. How did I get into the Sonic comics? I bought my first comics like when I was 6, and there was like Sonic comics there, so I was like reading them. I'm very confused. Did I buy those out? I'm gonna...
Would you like to try?
How would I rate this game? I would rate it pretty high. I don't know a specific. My first Archie Sonic issue was probably the one where Sally gives Amy the medal. That was probably the first one I read, and that blew my mind. I have max keys. That blew my mind to see Sally and Amy next to each other, because I knew them, like, separately from, like, the games, but then, like, at the same and then, like, Sat AM. And those were, like, separate, so seeing them together, I was like, whoa! You saw Surge and your brain said we're getting back into Sonic. That's valid. Oh, you didn't miss anything. I've just been collecting. Yeah, I think it's 140-something is that issue. Because also it was... A Spider-Man Unlimited comic was my first Spider-Man comic. One where a guy gets locked in a trunk and then pushed into the water. And it's told entirely from his perspective. And then Hulk versus Thing #2. Thoughts on Sage? I love her. She's great. I think she's very... Giving Eggman a daughter is really good. My favorite Sonic design. Adventure 2, which is why I'm wearing the soap shoes. Thoughts on Werehog? I think the Werehog is a really cool concept. And it's good in lieu of no one wanting to use Dark Sonic. Cameron Winters versus Eggman in chess. Eggman canonically has a 300 IQ. Now, IQ is fake. IQ is not real in real life. But, like... You know, I think that's good justification for Eggman winning. Your save got deleted. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that. People's getting their saves deleted. Your first was the IDW Cinema exclusive. That was a good start. After the Adventures game goes hard, it does. How does the Werehog work? So it's dark energy. Archie does Werehog great because they have to
you gotta open
make
that door.
Sonic like learn how to take control of it. They basically turn the werehog into the Hulk, which I really like, and that he has to learn to control it.
I will be at his side when he needs me. For now, we must focus on the task at hand. Use your power to start the system. Hurry, our time is limited.
Is Sonic Frontiers good for Switch? I don't know. My Switch has been broken for a very long time. I'm just getting the stuff to replace the stuff for it to fix it. It should be here in a little bit. How would the werehog affect someone like Shadow? That's hard because Shadow is more quick to anger, but he's also very like controlled. So like, it's a thing I would love to do. I would love to have that written. It runs good on Switch for you? Okay, that's good to know. I'm just cheaping this out. Oh my gosh! This is hype! Oh! Feels bad. I don't know how I deal with this. Alright, cool. Which one is better to you, Archie or IDW? They got their strengths. I like unhinged stuff. IDW is objectively better, but because I like things that are a little bit more unhinged, I like Archie a lot. Now, people have brought up that IDW has not gone on long enough for me to be like, oh, it's not unhinged yet. So, like, yeah, that's fair. IDW will probably get unhinged, and then I'll probably like IDW better one day. We just need to wait.
So, earlier
This is
you
the
said
last
I had
island.
0 chances of winning. Change your mind yet?
No. But I have not run a simulation on our present circumstances either.
Ah, yeah. So, you're saying there maybe is a chance.
I am saying we are in a desperate situation. The threat we face is beyond imagination.
Hey, if there's even a 1% chance I can turn that despair of yours into
Grant
hope,
Morrison
I
Sonic
won't
comic
disappoint.
when? That'd be funny. Favorite Sonic in-game model? I'd probably give it to Adventure 2 again. I just love those shoes. But the Dreamcast Sonic model for Sonic Adventure has a lot of appeal to it, with its like wild facial expressions. What do you think they'll do about Frontiers in the IDW comics? I think that's going to get offhanded references. Because Izuka wants this to be one continuous storyline,
One more.
it's gonna...
Sonic!
Sorry, I'm getting lost in the cutscene.
I know.
You're not fast enough, so I found it for you. Go ahead and beat that giant!
I love when they team up.
Don't you dare lose it!
Now why would I want to disappoint you?
I don't know how many rings I have, though. I'm worried about that. How many rings do I have? Should I have saved? You Santa Egg Dad in this house. Ooh. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, this is an Eva. This is 100% an Eva. Ooh. Ooh! Get whipped and nade on! This is where I think it's about to get hard. He's gonna become Shin Godzilla. Oh my god! What? There we go. Sick. Here we go. There we go. There's definitely a second phase, though. I am on hard mode. I wasn't playing from hard mode from the very beginning. There's gotta be a second phase, because I had it set to hard mode. There we go. Okay, I was so worried about it. Still here. Oh, that music is worrying.
Is that it?
All we did was chase it out of its shell. It's retreating into
Oh, no.
space to regain its true form. Even Supersonic won't be able to stop it. I know what I must do. I must leave you.
I understand. Go. Fulfill your function.
No! No!
Hurry, before it regains its full strength.
Ladies first.
Something bad's gonna happen to her. I don't want...
Be careful, dear daughter.
No! So there's a second phase. There's a second... Oh, we're in... Moon's fine. Big
He
Moon.
took your home world. He took your lives. Are you going to let him do it all over again?
Oh my god.
I need your help. We can end this. Please.
Okay, so it's like the Tails hacking minigame. That's good. Light shot, dark shot.
Mortal, you have served your purpose.
Ooh.
Now face your end. I am the all-consuming void. What can one mote of golden light illuminate within this? Countless stars, countless worlds, countless
Ooh.
all fell to me.
Ooh.
To nothing. All were teeming chaos of creation.
Oh, I'm gonna get squished.
To neutrality. To nothing. I saw your mind as you ran through my prison.
Ooh.
You have fought machines and gods. They were mighty. They were finite. I am
This dialogue is like, ooh. This dialogue's kind of spooky. Ooh.
you struggle as so many have done before. You will be consumed like all those before you.
Ooh.
I saw your mind.
Oh no!
Arrogance, ignorance, stupidity. I was contained once.
I see why you were asking me if I'm good at bullet hell games.
Spent time and space. My captors built a whole reality to contain me. My captors burned their souls away to fuel their engines.
Oh, I'm so close. Well, not really, but still. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. I can't move. Ah. I still got 2 ships left. Oh no! Crap! Oh no, I made a stupid mistake. I have no ships left.
You fly about me like a gnat.
Why is it not doing any more damage?
strike this incarnation with all your might, it changes nothing.
Why is it not doing it? Ah!
Not brave. You are not victorious. No matter what form I take.
Ah! Ah! No! Ah! It's fine.
Mortal, you have served your purpose. Now face your end.
I will not make dumb mistakes this time.
What can one mote of golden light illuminate within the abyss?
Countless stars, countless worlds, countless lives.
Ooh.
All fell to me, all brought to nothing.
Oh no!
All the teeming chaos of creation.
Please don't squish me!
To neutrality, to nothing. I saw your mind as you ran through my prison. You have fought machines and gods, then the mighty. They were finite. I am infinite. I am nothing. You struggle as so many have done before. You will be
Don't get close to me!
like all those before you. I saw your mind, your courage.
Ooh. Ah!
Arrogance, ignorance, stupidity. I was contained once. Once. Is that why? My captors bent time.
Damn it!
Space. My captors built a whole reality to contain me. My captors burn their souls away to fuel their engines. And you,
Whoa, how did I survive that? Ah! Damn it! Oh no. Ah! I can't mess up again. Ah! Oh no! Okay, it's at the point where it's not doing damage anymore. Okay.
You fly about me like a gnat. I am inevitable. I cannot be denied. You strike this incarnation with all your might. It changes nothing.
Ah!
You are not brave. You are not victorious. No matter what form I take.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
The end comes for you all.
I'm so scared. What's left? Oh! Quick time events. Oh?
Now or never!
Oh? Yes! Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Oh crap! I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
Mortal, you have served your purpose.
I'm stupid. That's what happened.
Now face your end.
Uh,
I am the all-consuming void.
I don't know how I messed that up. I sure did.
What can one mote of golden light illuminate within this?
Countless
Okay, I need to not look at chat because I started looking at chat when that was happening, and I was like, I'm so stupid. That's on me. I did it. I had like a perfect run, and now I'm gonna like mess up 100 times. Can't mess up again. Not allowed to mess up. If I mess up, I'm not allowed to eat for the rest of the night.
I saw your mind as you ran.
And I won't be allowed to eat tomorrow. Like I'm putting these rules on myself. My headset is falling off.
They were finite. I am infinite. I am nothing. Struggle as so many have done before. You will be consumed like all those before.
This is how I'm putting stress on myself. I'm not allowed to eat if I can't beat this. Ah!
Ignorance, stupidity. I was continuous. Once. Is that why?
I can see why this is only on hard mode.
Space.
Oh, how did I squeeze by that one?
Captors built a whole reality to contain me. My captors burned their souls away to fuel their engines. And you?
Come on. Oh, I'm not even looking at the health bar. Ah, 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 ah! Ah! this one again! Oh! I'm trying not to die. I do not mean to. Oh! Oh no! Oh, okay. Final phase.
You fly about me like a gnat.
I have two ships left. So
I am inevitable. I cannot be denied. You strike this incarnation with all your might. It changes nothing. You are not brave. You are not victorious. No matter what form I take.
Oh, that was so close! Oh. That felt bad! Did I do it?
The end comes.
I did it! Final section! Okay. Was it X or A for the quick time event? Was it X or A? Chat, please. No chat looking. Okay, I'm not looking at chat.
Now or never.
Okay. Just 100% focus. Okay, 1, 2, 3! Thank you for the rose, Jocelyn. Are there more? Are there more? Oh. I can't let go of the controller. I don't trust like that. Oh. Sage! Sage, no! Sage! Sage! Sage, no!
Please, look after Father.
No! Why? No! I told you I would scream if something bad happened to her.
All right.
Thank you for the roses, everyone. I saw so many roses in chat. Thank y'all so much. Oh. If you post the scream, tag me in it. Oh, no. 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 Oh, thank you for the gift, but oh. Oh, Eggman. Thank you for the rose. No! This song?
Thank you for all that you've given me.
There's post-credit scenes. Okay, we're watching that, but this song is destroying me.
I hope you're not mad at me. Took me time to realize
Ooh.
my heart is for what data can't.
There are actual tears in my eyes.
Feelings growing.
I enjoyed the game a lot. That ending destroyed me, though.
Taught me what it means to
There are, like, tears in my eyes. They're not flowing yet, but they're just, like, in there. Thank you. It was fun to beat. I hope if this is, like... I'm sorry, I'm crying. Written story and script by Ian Flynn. That's great to see in there. If this is the future for Sonic games, I am very happy for that. I'm very happy for the direction that's moving in. Oh, the tears. There's a lot. It's gonna be hard to replay the game because we see Sage die again. Yeah.
will keep you safe. I could have found a way to stay with you forever. Then maybe we could be a
Ian Flynn. Ian Flynn and the other two writers really knocked it out. Junpei and I forget the other one's name. They really knocked it out of the park. Thank you for the roses. You got to 10k likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. I have to make videos after this. Why does Sega like sad stories so much? I don't know. This is hitting me harder than when Shadow quote-unquote died in Adventure 2, because I played that game before like death registered to me as a child and I didn't like get it. But this is hitting very hard to me. I like... Oh, my eyes. Her song saying thank you for everything. I think Eggman needs a hug. Okay, we got 2 post-credits scenes. Knuckles on the plane.
So, that was fun.
Sonic!
But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I
wonder if Cream and Sticks are free.
Sticks name drop.
Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while. We're wasting daylight. Let's go.
I hope the next big thing we're getting out of IDW is 3 miniseries for Knuckles, Amy, and Tails. That's what I hope is next for them. Sticks bin canon. Sonic didn't say big oof at the end. Thank you, Rocketto. It is Nate wants the battle, that is crazy. Okay, no, I'm not technically done. There's apparently one more post-credits scene. But I really like it. I like this a lot. But there's one more post-credits scene you might want to drop out, Ned. They did drop Baldy McNose hair earlier. In Eggman's audio diaries, he did say, he did mention the Baldy McNose hair name. The Eggman Lore Podcast. Yeah, that is what it is. Next game I'm gonna stream. Ooh. Is it time? Do I deserve a Fortnite break after this? Do I deserve to get to play a little bit of Fortnite after this game? Like, before I dive into another heavy lore game? A Pokemon game, that is fair. Stream a fan game? Yeah, that would be a good idea also. No, I don't deserve a Fortnite break. Sonic Frontiers probably is in my top 10. Yeah, when I every once in a while I do like a day of Fortnite to just like chill in between games. God of War, I need to buy it. Thank you for the. Do Sonic after the sequel. Shadow the Hedgehog would also be good. I like Shadow the Hedgehog a lot. I will be posting the VOD on my YouTube channel, so you will get to hear me scream. Dragon Ball Kakarot, another one I need to buy. I also want to get that Dead by Daylight style Dragon Ball game. Witness child death. Time to play Fortnite. Frontier's the best Sonic game. It's definitely up there. I need to like kind of digest it a little more. Opinion on DBZ Abridged, I really like it. Budokai games, that might work. There's a lot. Is Breakers bad? Are you breaking my heart that Breakers is bad? That's upsetting. There was a pinball stage. Opinion on Gadget? I like Gadget. The fan interpretations of him are fun. Lego, I do have Lego Super Marvel Heroes. I do have that. Sonic Spinball Stream, Sonic Rider. Yeah, there's a lot of good options. I did like it. I like this game a lot. I think Sage is a really cool character, and I'd love to see more of her. Though, I'm hoping the next cutscene, the post-credits one. Can I do Super Smash Flash 2? Maybe. That might work. There's a lot of options here. No referencing of me. Ian Jr. mentioned. I would, if Silver was depressed, I would get him Prozac. Xenoverse 2. I could start Xenoverse from the beginning. You think the comic characters will ever be seen in the game? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tangle gets name dropped in this game? Absolutely. Was the yes do it about playing Xenoverse from the beginning? Alright, so we're getting to our second credits scene. I have done a video on Tikal, but
Father?
she's back! She's alive! Oh my god. Oh my god. I need her to show up in the IDW comics as quickly as possible. I need Sage and Belle to be sisters together. I need that now. I need that injected directly into my veins. The game starts with Eggman in a red light and ends with him, and that's super clever. I'm so happy about that. Oh. Bye, thank you for dropping by. This game was great. I loved this game so much. I think this is a very exciting direction to the franchise. What if she shows up in Prime? She probably won't show up in Prime just because they're gonna try to avoid spoilers for as long as possible. Season 2 of Prime, I think she's fair game. But in this one, because they're gonna try to avoid spoilers. Isn't the game in far after the comic? No, the game is. I mean, that's a good question. We don't know when the game is set. We know they're the same continuity, but there's going to be a time jump after issue 56. So I'm assuming it's going to happen then. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the streams. But this game was great. Really, really loved this game. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, but I need Sage and Belle interacting. Did you notice the red and black theme in some Sonic characters? Shadow Omega. Yeah. That's the Eggman family colors. Yeah, I will eat. I do have tacos in the fridge. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Sonic crash lands on 2 islands in 3 weeks. That seems like Sonic. Any theories on the game? Ooh, there's so much lore. I have to have time to kind of unpack it. Do you think Titans have a reproductive? Titans, I felt they were ships. They were like Evas. They were Neon Genesis Genesis. What Nintendo Genesis? Neon Genesis Evangelion. Sega Genesis Evangelion. That's what they were. They were Sega Genesis Evangelion. What do I think of the end as a boss? Very stressful. Very stressful. But I like bullet hell games. So I had fun with it. I can't believe I messed up on a QTE and I had to redo it. Okay. Best Titan theme? Ooh. It's a good question. The second Titan had a really good theme. The third Titan was like a very like infinite feel. Does Sonic feel sad sometimes? Yes, but I don't think he knows how to process it. More than one chaos. Yeah, that's what Eggman's theory is. I'm led to believe Eggman is correct, but yeah. When Sega wanted DLC, they'll have an online mode. Online mode seems difficult to integrate, but I think more characters. Where do Frontiers ranks high. I need to get time to like think about it. If anything, Sonic would ugly cry. Yeah, Sonic would definitely ugly cry. So sticks can appear in modern games. I would assume, based on the fact that that shows up in the scripts, Ian now has the go-ahead to put sticks in things. Ian wanted to put sticks into IDW near the beginning, and Sega said no, but I think we're going to get sticks in IDW soon. So I think sticks will be making a return. I think the DLC that I'm expecting is going to be just more costumes. But yeah, had a lot of fun with that. I have officially been streaming for almost 3 hours. But thank y'all for dropping by. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the likes. I really enjoyed this. Did I see that Katie mentioning the lore master job position? Yes, I did. I cannot confirm nor deny I applied for it because I have both corporate experience and no Sonic lore. But yeah, actually you can see the only other Sonic outfit in part 1 of my VOD on my YouTube account. That's the only other costume. I don't have the Monster Hunter costume, but yeah. Had a lot of fun with this. Thank you all for dropping by. Might play something a little more low-key tomorrow, because this did destroy my emotions. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your night, y'all. And thank you for coming by. Hope to see y'all tomorrow.